Drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high, castle on the hill, wake up in the
following
sky.
contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 304 pounds, the Savior, Chris Omega.
Here we go, and it sounds to me like the crowd is more than ready for this one.
So am I, Michael. I've been looking forward to this match for a long time.
Drop the top and take a sniff it, my car doesn't sell. I got white girls blushing, homie, college girls rushing on me. All my diamonds custom, so they clutching and they touching on me. Ooh, think it's vegetables. Ooh, think it's
And on top of that, this match will undoubtedly have a big impact on where these guys stand in the next WWE.com power rankings. And there's been so much upward movement from new faces over the past few weeks that dropping more than 10 spots following a loss isn't necessarily out of the question.
Hello, my little angels of the world. My name is Chris Omega, and I am here at the Savior's Court to talk about all these future champions, competitors. My first one I would like to introduce is one that has been a legend, one that can't, get the IC title, and one that has beaten me quite many times, Steven Styles.
Talking to the moon with the lights down. Half a dozen novels in your mouth. Your muse, Kurosawa bleeding through your headphones. Knuckles on my back till your nails turn blue. Bet you remember back when I was headstrong. Tagging on the ends of my invisible noose. Thought you'd be jumping ship, but I was dead wrong. You can sail on thin ice long as I can too. If this love's an accident waiting to happen, let's go out with a bang, with a bang. I'm up to go under, true with each other. We won't feel the same.
Absolutely unreal. This crowd cannot wait to get to this triple threat match. And they haven't sat down yet, Michael. How will they be on their feet the entire match?
Told me 2 years ago I was selfish, but you don't wanna put us in a mushroom cloud. Think about us saying what I'm thinking.
Hello, Steven Styles. I heard that you are quite one of the best in the league. Is that true?
Yes, best in the world.
Well, I heard that you haven't held this title at all.
I've held plenty
The
of
IC
titles that
championship.
you'll never hold, so move on.
Well, will you ever win the IC championship that I hold?
Eventually.
Well, what do you think about your WrestleMania match coming up against Adam.M? I know y'all have like a big history and everything. That's my partner. But what is your opinion on Adam.M in your match at WrestleMania?
He's gonna get dropped at Mania, period.
I like that. Okay. But you're not the only guest here. We have another guest.
True.
The man I call local talent. The man with the plan, the unpredictable one.
And the
Jake
jobber.
Miner. Yeah, the jobber too. And Jake Miner.
Woke up and just felt right. Phone blown like a tailpipe. Today's schedule airtight. I turn a short day into a long night. See you soon if you got the heart. Meet you outside Rainy Park.
Look at this dude.
And I'm like, hello, it's good to finally let go. I ain't worried about a thing. I just like to keep it mellow.
So Jake Miner, but how have you been?
I've been good. People like me, you say. I come down this ramp, hearing you in the back. Call me local talent, even though I've beaten you, and I've beaten you.
Alright, so Jake Miner, you say you've beaten people, but the rumor is, actually the truth is, even the angels have told me, the boys and the girls, that you haven't won a singles title in 2 years. And to me, that really makes me sad. How
the
that I had you as
pretty empty right now.
That is the truth. I have not won a singles title in 2 years. I've tried time and time again and not succeeded. Listen here, you.
Hold up. We don't want to.
Not all of us can have glory in our cabinets.
You left me for Bruno.
I left you, and look where I am now. I got all the
You
gold.
left me
Order
for
in the
Bruno.
court. Order in the court.
And then
Order in the
Adam
court.
left you, and now
Order
you want
in the
me.
court. Order in the court. But Jay Miner, that's why we're here. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to guide you into the light, so you can be an angel. Okay? That brings us to our next guest. They call him the king of roll-ups.
Getting pinned by roll-ups, yep.
Yes, I've beaten this king. The king has beaten me. He's old and rusted, but trust me, he'll come back. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Troy Anderson. So Troy Anderson, I'm glad you can be here today. I heard you needed a little guidance in your career. See, I've watched your matches, and they're just not good to me. But that's why I'm here to help you. I'm going to help you get back to the king that you used to be. The king that I seen in my last company was the king. That was the king right there. The one winning championships after championships. That's the king. So tell me, what can the king really do?
Well, I mean, that's a good question when you put it that way. I mean, when we look at my recent events, I haven't been the king that I once was. I haven't won the matches that I used to, and honestly, I haven't really been doing much. I mean, I'm not sure what's been going on. It just, I tried recently. I had that match, the triple threat hits in Tank, and sadly I lost off a roll-up. It was kind of embarrassing for my career. I mean, when I came back to TWF at Money in the Bank, I won the TWF title, held it for a little bit, and ever since then I haven't really done much. And, all I can say is that I just got to get better. I just got to get in that same mindset and hopefully get out of this little hole that I've put myself into.
Well, later tonight, I actually have a match with your partner, Tank. Now, do you ever think at a time, because WrestleMania is just around the corner, and at this moment, you and Tank do not have WrestleMania matches. Well, do you ever think that you will fight your partner one-on-one at WrestleMania?
Well, I mean, they do call it WrestleMania season for a reason, and Tank and I don't have anything planned at the moment. I mean, I'm not saying that I will face him, but I guess time will show.
Well, I hope you do have a WrestleMania match. Good luck. But I have a question for Jake Miner. So Jake Miner, they call you the unpredictable one. See, you've been my enemy, and you've been my friend. I've beaten you at WrestleMania, beaten you at multiple pay-per-views. But that man 2 years ago, winning the championships, will he ever come back?
I've been asking myself that question a lot lately. 2 years ago, I came to this company. I've won the hardcore title. I've won the tag titles with Steven.
But that's also talk about, hold up, not to cut you off there, but that's also talk about how you was kicked out of that team after losing the tag titles. Now, I know how it feels to be kicked out of a team after you betrayed me and joined another team. just to get kicked out by that one.
I know how
But
it
you can
feels,
go on and
too.
continue your story.
I've been left countless times by him.
For the
By
greater
you.
good.
Shit. Doesn't win, so.
Alright, we're not going to talk about that. Continue what you were saying.
Well, you and Steven Styles have actually been partners before. You were called the Outsiders. Tell me how that team lasted.
You know, we had a good run up until the point he left me for Bruno.
Well-
I'll leave it at that.
Well, Steven,
Yes.
some have said that you have called me out before. I heard one of your little buddies, Ryan Hunter, has called me out at Super Showdown. But like, when I actually was there, he didn't have the balls to show up.
And when he showed
we're
up,
not-
you were nowhere to be found.
I was there to be found, cause you know what I was doing at Super Showdown.
Getting your
Do you
hair
wanna know?
cut.
That and dropping Legion. See, Steven Styles, I do this countless times. And yes,
Do what?
Troy,
Do what?
I
Put on
beat
basic
people.
ass matches?
basic matches.
Because, I mean, if we look at the last amount of people that you faced for the IC title, it hasn't been me. And you know, if you faced me, that title wouldn't be in your hands right now.
Well, the way I see it, I don't got a match at Mania.
Didn't
You don't got a match at
You
Mania.
don't got a match at
Wait,
Mania?
hold on. Why is a fan
Hey.
talking to me? I'm gonna need you to back up and go back, behind the barricade. You know what I mean?
Order in the court. Order in the court.
I have slayed you before, and I will gladly do it
I mean,
again.
shit, you haven't won a match, and who knows when, so...
Have you won a match?
Order
I mean,
in the Savior's
I'm
court.
not-
Order
I'm
in
not-
the Savior's court.
getting off roll-ups.
Order
I'm gonna
in the
get away from
Savior's
this
court.
jobber.
Jake
Before I
Minor.
start losing
Order in the
more.
court. But, I may not, I don't want to, make my confident myself. But to me, I am the best champion there is. No one can touch me. All my angels look up to the
I
light.
wouldn't go that far.
I mean, if we're being honest, I have the longest reign in this entire league, so... Not
That is
sure.
true.
162 days. Meanwhile, you're sitting at what, 40? Well, oh wait, with your current one, because you lost it. I remember now. Yeah, you got it back, so you're not at that high anymore.
Well, meanwhile, no one can really beat me. I am at the top of this league right now. Everyone knows that.
Didn't you lose to Canella?
Didn't I beat you at the last Mania? Now, J Minor, you do not want to do this. We already know how this goes. We know how this will end. Okay? This is my court. And you
I'll
will
slay
be
the Savior
quiet
if we go
in
one
my
more
court.
time.
You
We go
be
one more
quiet in
time,
my court.
I will slay
Order.
you.
Objection. But I actually have a couple matches myself at TLC. I have to defend my tag team championships and my intercontinental championship. Because you know why? I'm just that damn good. And what are you doing, Jay? Oh yeah, you're actually facing me in the tag team match.
Exactly.
With who's your partner? Because I forgot their name.
When me and Hits take y'all's titles, y'all ain't getting them back.
Very well. I have a tag team match with you, Steven Styles, Adam, and me versus you and your partner, James. So how do you feel that you might get your hands on my partner early? Which you're not going to do because I'm there. But how do you feel?
I've dropped you both off before, and I'll do it again.
I'm going to need you to get on my
This time,
face.
I have James on my side, and he'll be
I'm
loyal
going to need you to get on my face. You have to back up.
You act
You
like
have to back
James is
up.
some kind of cavalry. I've dropped him off more times than I can
Who
count.
included you in this conversation? Get back over there.
Yeah, objection, Jake Minor. I'm not going to tell you again. You think,
Yeah,
Steven, you
let
think I'm
the men
scared?
talk for right now.
Yeah. Steven, you think I'm actually... Objection in the court. Objection. Back up, Jake Minor. Back up. Back up now. Back up.
I'm more man than you ever.
Go back to the kickoff show where you belong.
Back up. Back up. Chill out. Calm down. We are all men here. We're here for one thing. For guidance. And you're gonna be guided by your teacher, which is the Savior, the Wise One.
The who?
The Wise One.
The Wise One.
What am I being guided to?
What are we being
You're being guided to maybe getting a shot at the IC Championship just to still lose. But I'm gonna back up at your face. Because I don't want to start
According to my calculation, last time we fought, I beat you.
Can you just back up? Okay? Can you back up? But Troy Anderson, we're all here. And it's best as a group to communicate with each other. If you want to find guidance, if you want to find the light, it's best to communicate with others. So, Steven, do you have any words to say to Troy Anderson or Jake Miner?
Mr. Troy Anderson, I believe one day you'll be able to kick it out of that roll-up.
I appreciate that, honestly. I mean, hopefully, we don't have to be so close, but hopefully I can kick out of it. I mean, it was 2 slip-ups, but before the first slip-up, I remember eliminating a certain individual. I mean, I won't say names, though, but, that individual is in this ring. So, I appreciate your advice.
Do you have anything to say to Jake Miner, Steven?
Not really.
The King Troy
hopefully
Anderson.
he gets booked.
Would you like anything to? Do you have anything to say to these guys?
Well, I mean, seeing as I'm not at TLC, I'll just be enjoying it from a spectator's standpoint. J Miner, hopefully you actually do something. Besides just kind of come out and get pinned. Hopefully you do something. Steven, hopefully you get your matches done. Hopefully you get a win. I'll be rooting for you, because we have had our good matches in the past. And that's really all I have to say on the subject.
Do you have any words, Jake Miner?
I'm lost. Words.
You should be. Because in this ring, we don't see unpredictable. In this ring, I see a king. In this ring, I see a man. And in this ring...
in this ring, I see a poser. What have you saved? In this ring?
You know what I saved? Do you want to know what I saved?
You call yourself a phantom. What have you done to become a phantom?
I know you're not finna get in my face. So you
am.
might as well take your ass back to that corner.
And
hope you can actually get a match
How can you
done.
call yourself a king? I've already slayed you. So, I'll leave it at that.
Okay, Jake Miner, let me say something to you. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about the Savior. The reason that what I saved these people to see a brighter future. They want to be confident in life, but to believe, you have to achieve. Your dream is to become a singles champion, and I'm here to help you get to that. I see you have a match against the United States champion, Sean Black. And what are you gonna do? Are you gonna win? Are you gonna follow the light and get that title shot?
Beat Sean, take his title down the line, and then I'll come for your title right after that.
Well, I wouldn't want to say that, but that's good words. But as we are, folks, boys and girls, my little angels, we are going to wrap up this court session. I just want a couple words to say to the people. Steven, we've had countless rivalries, countless matches. I respect you. Okay, I know you're gonna come for my IC championship, and I'll be waiting.
Just keep it warm for me.
Troy, we've had matches. Countless matches. And the last time I checked, I beat you, but I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Jake Miner, where do I begin? Prodigy Productions, WrestleMania, Fastlane. Where does it begin? And at TLC. I hope that we could have a good match with each other one day. One day. Maybe one day you'll get a shot at the IC Championship. Maybe one
so
day
too.
you'll get a chance at the IC Championship.
Hopefully it's a one-on-one.
Maybe one day you'll get a chance at the championship. But you want to know the difference between all of you? Would you like to know? The difference is that there's no difference. That's the difference. There's no difference, because the most similar thing about all three of you is that you will never beat me for my Intercontinental Championship. And meanwhile, my match at TLC, I just want to say a couple words to my opponent, Damian Anderson. Damian, you've thought about beating me. You've gloated about beating me. You've bragged. And I've beaten you for my rematch. I've beaten you on Showdown. And at TLC, I'm going to get that chair, and I'm going to bend it over your back. And you, just like everybody else, will go to that Battle Royal. And that is all I have, folks.
Any
Am I
thoughts about that,
inspirational?
Troy?
I mean,
Yeah, any thoughts about that, Troy?
I mean, jobbers continue to speak. Once that title shot's free, we'll see whoever's holding it. And I just gotta leave it at that. Hopefully it's not some irrelevant three-way or irrelevant four-way. Yeah, you know, I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at you. Hopefully,
You're the
if I
most
get a chance at
irrelevant
the
one in
title.
this ring.
Alright, stop talking to me really quick. I gotta talk to the actual champion really quick. Hopefully, if I get a shot at your title, it's just me and you in the ring. No obstacles, no way for you to hide, and no excuses whenever you lose. Now, if I don't, I don't. And I'll sit in the back and I'll happily enjoy WrestleMania. But like I said, it is WrestleMania season.
It is. It is. In the words with you, you'll never beat me for my IC Championship. Order in the court.
Is done here.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Order.